Amazon shares lost about 8% of their value today, hitting a 52-week low intraday that personally cost CEO Jeff Bezos a couple of $billion. The big slide came after the company yesterday reported its largest quarterly loss in 14 years, nearly $500 million. Some Amazon investors are becoming restless as CEO Bezos puts future growth ahead of current profit. But Skip Aylesworth isn't one of them. He's co-portfolio manager of the Hennessy Technology Fund, and he's sticking by Amazon. Skip, welcome back. How much Amazon do you have? What percentage of it is your fund?
Well, we don't, by policy, we don't disclose share count, but roughly 4.5% of the fund is in Amazon as we speak today.
So 4.5% of the fund, and that stock is down about 20% of the year. You can't be happy.
Well, I've seen better days, yes, but I'm still confident that this is a good investment.
But why? Because a lot of people have become very critical of Mr. Bezos for investing lots of money in projects like the Fire telephone that just haven't worked. Some of which have, but some of which really haven't.
Well, the Fire phone is the predominant reason for this loss this quarter. And again, I believe he's setting us up for having the proverbial good Christmas quarter to come. However, the characteristics of Amazon, first off, Amazon is a major, is the predominant player in internet retail here in America. So it's a major player. It's not a flash-by-night company. It has real sales, does a real business, and it's established. I think the more important metrics that investors need to consider is that we are seeing continued growth in sales and in gross profits. And this is all being done primarily out of cash flow. All these new projects and spending that he is doing is being done out of cash flow, not from borrowed money, which would be a warning sign if you saw the debt start to increase for the company, but it isn't to date.
But the company itself says that sales aren't, in this next quarter, the fourth quarter, aren't going to be as ebullient as a lot of people thought, number one, and expenses keep rising faster in some cases than revenue does. That's not a formula for long-term success. I guess my question is, does Jeff Bezos have too much power at Amazon?
Well, that's an interesting question. Certainly hard for me to particularly comment. He is in control, and this is his company, for better or for worse. And like you mentioned at the start, he personally lost a lot of money today, and the question really should be, is he happy or not? And so he is certainly aligned with shareholders, and I would imagine he is working hard to try to grow his personal net worth.
Very quickly, Skip, what would it take for you to pair your 4.5% stake at 4.5% of your fund in Amazon?
Well, a couple of things I would look at that would really cause me concern and question things. One, if we started to see the percentage of sales increase go from double digits down to single digits, or even negative in quarter-to-quarter or year-over-year comparisons. And the other is that debt meter. If we started to see the total debt of the company start to significantly increase, that is never a good thing. But right now, I'm comfortable with the investment.
All right, Skip, thank you very much. Appreciate you being with us, as we always do. Skip Aylesworth.
Well, thank you.
You bet.
Yep.
Hennessy Technology Fund.